Hello everyone, myself Roshan and with my group members presenting before you a PPT on the topic Industrial Safety and Legislative Acts. Industrial Safety and Legislative Acts. CEOs to be learned in this chapter. We explain the government rules and regulation related to financial management, Industrial Safety Acts. Contents of the chapter: safety management, in that causes of accident, types of industrial accidents, preventive measures and safety procedures, industrial legislation, necessity of the acts, important definition and main provision of the following acts: Indian Factory Act, Workmen Compensation Act, Minimum Wages Act. Safety. What do you mean by safety? Safety is the state of being safe, the condition of being protected from the harm or other desirable outcomes. Safety management. Safety management is an concentrating on avoiding accident. System designed to manage safety elements in the workplace. What is meant by accident? An unfortunate incident that happens unexpectedly and unintentionally, typically resulting into damage or injury. What are the causes of accident? Due to workers or due to management, due to unsafe working condition and natural causes.
Accident due to worker. Poor knowledge of worker. Overconfident behavior at work. Lack of concentration. Stress of work. Overtime work. Unnecessary tearing. Less work experience. Causes of accident. Use of mobile phone while working. Fear of accident. Lack of confidence. Unstable mental condition. Poor in handling pressure situations. Working without authority. Not following rules and regulations, indiscipline, quarrels with colleagues. Accident due to management, provision of unsafe workplace to worker, untrained worker, extra workload on employee, poor housekeeping, improper arrangement of machines and equipments, heavy metal pressures on workers, lack of safe procedures, faulty equipments, overcrowding of machines, overcrowding of workers, lack of safety awareness, unguarded moving machine parts, accident due to unsafe working conditions, poor workplace layout, oily surface, poor illumination, suffocation, unnoticeable turns and crossings, poor electrification, psychological pressure due to bad work cultures, unavailability of basic resources at workplace, exposure to moving parts.
Natural causes of accidents. Natural causes of accidents are the earthquake, floods, cyclones, temperature strokes, heavy rains, landslide. Effects of accidents on workers, industry, family, management, etc. Types of accidents based on severity, durability, and degree of injury. Minor accident reportability due to dangerous occurrence, internal accidents, external accidents, major accident, temporary accident, and permanent accident. Types of accident based on place of accident: construction accident, chemical plant accident, industrial plant accident, mining accident. Preventive measures: safe working methods. Operations must be designed considering all the possibilities of accident. All the possibilities must be eliminated. Proper selection of workers, discipline, mental stability, emotional balance, and alter people must be sought after by company. Attitude and aptitude must be tested through various physiological tests. Preventive measures: training for safe working. Training gives the correct methodology of working. It ensures that worker knows the technique of working for preventing and avoiding accidents. Accident prone areas: surveys of industrial processes, plant layout, and transportation must be done. It helps to take corrective action against accidents. Preventive measures: safety devices such as helmet, gloves, goggles, breath purifier, safety shoes, aprons must be used everywhere necessary. Unnecessary protection must be avoided, it may cause trouble while working. Also, workers must be trained to use the same safety programs. Safety provisions such as first aid facilities, fire extinguishers, fencing to moving parts.
Types of accidents. Preventive measures. Safe working methods. Operations must be designed considering all the possibilities of accident. All the possibilities must be eliminated. Proper selection of workers. Disciplined, mentally stable, emotionally balanced, and alert people must be sought after by the company. Attitude and aptitude must be tested throughout the various psychological tests. Preventive measures. Training for safe working. Training gives the correct methodology of working. It ensures that the worker knows the technique of working for preventing and avoiding accidents. Accident prone areas. Surveys of industrial processes, plant layout, and transportation must be done. It helps to take corrective action against accidents. Safety devices, helmets, gloves, goggles, breathing purifiers, safety shoes, aprons must be used whenever necessary. Unnecessary protection must be avoided, it may cause trouble while working. Also, worker must be trained to use the same. Safety program, safety provisions, first aid facilities, fire extinguisher, fencing to moving parts. Promoting safety awareness in employees, safety training programs, display of banners and posters, informative seminars and conferences. Terminology. Adult, a person who is 18 years of age. Adolescent, a person of age between 15 to 18 years. Child, a person who is less than 5 years of age. Calendar year, 1st of January to 31st January. Day, time period between two nights, which is 24 hours. Week, time period between two Saturdays, that is 7 days. Factory, premises of more than 10 workers if power is used, or premises of more than 20 workers if power is not used. Industrial legislation. Employer and employees are the two parties. Relationship between these two is important for the development and survival of organization. Industrial acts are initially called as labor legislative. It gives legal framework to relationship between the employer and employees. Protective function and dealing with wages, working conditions, social interest, industrial peace, etc. The progress of industrial legislation. Industrial Acts, Factory Act, ESI, Workmen's Compensation Act, and Minimum Factory Act, and are the some industrial facts. Industrial Factory Act. Facts. Modification of 1934 Factory Act, passed in 1948. Last major amendments in 1976. The aim was to ensure adequate safety measures to promote health and welfare of the workers employed in the factory, to prevent hazard growth of factories, to consolidate and amend the laws for regulating labor in the factories in India, the licensing and registration of the factories. The main provisions. All the provisions are related to health and safety, welfare and development, duration of work, young women workers, leave structure, appointment of labor welfare officers in the factory consisting of minimum 500 workers. Right of labor welfare officers are given to the state government. Working duration, special facts, adult 48 hours per week, a child 45 hours per week. Women and children are prohibited to work during night, which is from 7 pm to 6 am. A Workmen Compensation Act. Facts passed in 1924, few major amendments in 1962, 1976 and 1986. Aim to compensate the employees against accidents occurred in industry premises. Minimum Wages Act. Fact passed in 1948, allocable to entire country. Recent amendments in 1988. The aim was to ensure that employed persons are not subjected to exploitable wages by the employers. Thank you.